So in today's video, I'll be showing you guys two of the best sleeper cars in Southwest Florida. Now these cars are actually extremely fast and can actually beat hypercars and supercars. I've tested it in previous videos and we've beaten Lamborghinis, certain Bugattis, and unfortunately we did lose to the Venom F5 though. But you know, I think we could let that slide since the Venom F5, you know. But let's get things started. So first things first, I'm gonna be showing you guys both of the cars in the video, and I'll be testing it here in my private server along this road over here, just to see the acceleration and the top speed of the car. Then we're gonna be taking it over to the public servers and trying to get a couple races in and just race some random people. All right, so the first car we're gonna be checking out here is the Ford Fiesta ST. Now this car is very cheap, and I mean, look at it. This car does not look like it is a fast car. I mean, it's a hatchback, pretty funny looking hatchback. Well, I'm gonna actually show you guys the price over here in the dealership. So as we can see right here, 2014 Ford Fiesta ST. It costs only about $21,990. Pretty cheap if you ask me, but I mean, for the price, it is extremely fast. And before we even test it, man, I gotta head over to the dealership and actually show you guys the build so you guys can copy it if you guys would like. So it does cost quite a bit of money to actually max it out completely, but I mean, it's still a lot cheaper than hypercars. I mean, hypercars are, I mean, millions, 10 millions, super expensive. So I mean, it's overall just cheaper to buy one of these cheap sleeper cars and max it out, and some are even as fast as hypercars maxed out or just as fast. So here we go. So for this build here, Fiesta ST, I got stage 3 engine, stage 3 turbocharging. I didn't upgrade the brakes, but you can upgrade the brakes if you want. But if you want to save money, you can just keep it stock to save money. It doesn't really affect the speed at all whatsoever. And then the weight, I have it on race reduction. We have grip tires on it. For the transmission, I have race transmission. For the suspension, this is the suspension setup here. I'm not sure if this is modded. I'm pretty sure it's stock though, because I mean, the suspension won't really affect the speed unless it's like scraping the ground. Then for the wheel width, that's stock. Wheel size, stock. Everything right here seems to be stock. Even steering is stock. For the drivetrain, I obviously upgraded to all-wheel drive. I think normally this car's front-wheel drive, but you are 100% gonna want to switch it over to all-wheel drive, because that's going to make a huge difference. Here's the differential. I'm pretty sure I messed with this a little bit, but yeah, this is the differential right here. If you guys want to copy this down, maybe pause the video. And then here's the gearing. We have it on 3.82. So that is the build right there for the Ford Fiesta ST. And let's actually take this thing over to the end of the map over here and check out how fast this thing is. And I mean, already you guys can just see a glimpse of the speed. I mean, look how fast the acceleration is. But let's take this thing over to the end of the map and do a quick speed run. All right, so I'm gonna line it up over here towards the end of the map, and this is usually where everybody does speed tests, and I'm gonna try to get the most amount of speed here. I mean, you guys can see this thing's kind of slanted right here, and we're gonna back it all the way up over here. So here we go. I'm gonna shift it manually to get the max amount of speed out of it, but you can do automatic. I don't think it makes that much of a difference. I'm gonna just do it on automatic for the sake of those of you guys who don't know how to shift manually. But here we go. So obviously you're gonna want to put traction control off, and boom. As you guys can see off the launch, this thing is extremely fast. Look at the speed down there on the left side of my screen, bottom left of my screen. This thing, it maxed it out at 185. I mean, it's not bad of a top speed. You know, 185 is not bad at all. 186, okay, it's climbing up there. But the acceleration is the main thing of this build. I mean, you guys saw how quick this thing accelerates. Let me actually do another acceleration launch here for you guys to see. But boom, perfect launches every time, and look how fast this thing is. For a Ford Fiesta ST, I mean, this thing is extremely fast. It can definitely beat tons and tons of supercars and hypercars off the launch. So we're definitely gonna test this in the public server later, see if we can race any wealthy supercar owners. But next, let's move on to the next vehicle. All right, so next up, I have the Ram Rebel. We saved the best for last. All right, so again, looking at the car, it doesn't look like a car would normally be fast. You know, it's just a pickup truck, but this car is extremely fast. All right, it has one of the highest top speeds in the game. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. All right, I'm gonna spoil it, but this car goes 360 plus miles per hour, which is crazy. But let's go ahead and check out how much this car really costs. So going into the dealership right here, this thing costs $44,000, so pretty much like double the last car, but I mean, it's gonna be worth it. All right, this car is way faster than the last car. I think the acceleration would match the last car, but the speed is a lot quicker. The top speed is a lot higher, and you know, it does look a little odd, I'm not gonna lie. Tiny back wheels, huge front wheels, but you gotta trust the process. All right, trust it, and that's pretty much kind of what makes it quick, I'm not gonna lie. But let me actually show you guys the build here. So go to customize, right, and then performance. So common sense in Southwest Florida, right? We're going to want to have stage 3 engine, stage 3 turbocharging, stage 3 race brakes, race reduction, grip tires, race transmission, and here's a suspension. Pretty much just stock suspension that it doesn't affect the speed pretty much at all. Wheel width, stock. This is at 400 front, negative 400 rear. So just max out the front and completely put the rear size at 0. Camber, we don't need to change that. Offset, nothing. Steering, also just stock. Drivetrain, you're gonna want to put rear wheel drive. Now this may sound weird, you know, you might want all-wheel drive, but you're gonna want to have it on rear wheel drive. That kind of plays with the wheel sizing and stuff like that right there. And then the differential, all right, you're gonna want to just turn up the power all the way up. That's gonna make a big difference. You know, you're gonna want to max out the power. And the gearing, you're gonna want it at 1.6 or just somewhere around here. All right, that's what's gonna give it the top speed right there. So that is the build here for the Ram Rebel. Now let's take this thing out onto the roads and check out the speed. All right, and one thing to note is for some reason this thing it drifts quite well. I'm not gonna lie, look at this thing is like Tokyo drifting right now. It's not too hard to control, you know, you can actually control it, and I mean the drifts are low-key fun. Here we go, let's take it to the end of the map over here. Here we go, so let's back it up over here towards the end of the map. And this thing, you're definitely gonna want to have it on manual. I tested it out a little bit, and manual makes a pretty big difference. Traction control off as well for the beginning, and boom. As you guys can see, this thing is accelerating extremely fast. We're already at 150, 17. We're about to reach 200. All right, I'm not even gonna count anymore because I can't keep up. But here we go. We're not even halfway down the road yet, and we're already at 300. Boom. We're at 320. This thing is, I mean, yo, this thing is pretty much as fast as the Venom F5 and the Venom GT, which is the 2 quickest hypercars in the game. And it looks like we reached 364 there. But it looked like this thing still had more power to spare. I mean, we climbed up to 364 and the accelerator was still going up. So, I mean, low-key, I don't know what this thing would max out at. I'm guessing maybe 370, 380. I mean, possibly 400 if we had unlimited amount of road. Bro, this thing is crazy. 360 miles per hour for a pickup truck. That is crazy. And only for 40,000, while the Venom F5 and the Venom GT are far over $2 million. All right, so this is a great deal. All right, these are 2 of the best sleeper cars in game, and I'm gonna take these things out, race people in public service, see their reaction maybe. I'm gonna just use this low-key. I'm gonna use a Ram Rebel. All right, because the other car, it was pretty nice, all right, but it was more of a budget build. This thing is double the amount of the last car, but this thing is also a lot quicker. All right, I think using the other car we low-key might lose since it tops out at 180, which isn't that crazy. But this car, I mean, it has the acceleration, it has the top speed too, so we're gonna use this car. So let's head on over to the public servers. All right, so this is exactly why I don't want to play in public servers. It's literally always nighttime every time I get into a public server for some reason. All right, like 90% of the time it's dark in public servers for some reason, and you can't change time. And oh my goodness, bro, just overgapped the Mustang back there. This thing is crazy fast. But I'm gonna try to look for some hypercars, maybe supercars to race. I mean, a Mustang is definitely no match for this car. I'm not gonna lie. A Mustang does not stand a chance against this car at all. And dude, we're going so fast, the map is barely loading in. We have a Ferrari. Ooh, let's see if he wants to race. Let's see if he wants to race here. Yo, okay. Does he see my text message? I'm gonna see if he wants to race here. All right, I guess not. All right, I guess he does not want to race. Let me turn off vehicle collisions here. All right, I guess the Ferrari didn't want to race for some reason. Let's go ahead and find somebody else, man. The Ferrari, I know he's scared. Okay, we look, he got some supercars, hypercars showing up here. So we got a McLaren right here. Let's see if this man wants to race. Where's he going, man? All right, where's this man going? Let's ask if he wants to race right here. Race. Yo. Hold on, his car's low-key kind of fast right there. I was trying to catch up to him there. I'm low-key kind of harassing them, trying to race them here. What? All right, I don't know what's going on with this man right here. He's just spinning out hashtags. Let's see if these guys want to race. This is 2 supercars right here. We've got the LaFerrari and the McLaren right here. All right, all right, bet. We were 0 for 3, but I guess now we're 1 for 4 right here. So let's see. Let's tell them to follow us. All right, follow us. Okay, what the heck? Follow me. All right, let's bring him over to the end of the map. Hopefully the Ferrari's coming. I don't know what's going on with him over there. He's spinning out over there. I'm pretty much just gonna give him a head start and see what. I mean, that's how confident I am. All right, we're gonna give him a head start, and I guarantee we're winning this race. All right, I'll give you guys a head start. Okay, he's switching up the car. Ooh, this is low-key clean. Okay, he switched. hold up. What is this? Alright. I don't know how to say this car, but I'm pretty sure this is that one supercar with the E-E-R-O. But here we go. When you go, I'll go. Head start. Boom. I'm gonna get ready here. He said, wait, is the truck speed? Alright, what the heck? They low-key distracted me. Hold up, he was low-key catching on though. He said, is this the glitch truck? Alright, hold up, bro. Why is he low-key fast? I think we could get him on the with the top speed though. There we go. Oh, alright. I don't know what happened to his supercar there, but it low-key went flying. And then we gapped the Ferrari. So alright, that was an interesting race. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, that was a very interesting race. We seemed to beat the Ferrari. We were catching up to the other supercar, but then the other supercar, I don't know what happened to him. He went flying. Alright, hold up. We'll run it back. Alright, we'll run it back. Since I think he crashed. Alright, I have no idea what happened there. That was a pretty interesting race. One of the cars got totaled in the process of the race. Oh. Alright, I think he's coming back down over here. Was that him? This is why I literally hate playing in public servers. It is pitch black. I can't see a single thing. And why does this guy keep going back and forth? What the heck? Alright, well, I guess we'll call it wrap since I low-key can't get a single person to race me. I think everybody low-key they're already onto us. They know we got the glitch Ram Rebel. And so I guess we had 1.5 successful race. I guess we beat the Ferrari. We're gaining on the that other supercar. I'm pretty sure we were low-key catching up to them. If we went the full way, I guarantee we would have won. We were catching up pretty quickly, but then I don't know what happened. He flung off the map. Crazy. Yeah, that's pretty much all for this video, man. I hope you guys really all did enjoy the video. I hope you guys like the sleeper cars though. I guarantee you guys that you guys could beat some supercars and hypercars as we did right there. We beat a Ferrari. These are two of the best sleeper cars in Southwest Florida, the Ram Rebel and the Fiesta. The Ram Rebel though is the superior one, and this is the ultimate sleeper car in Southwest Florida. If you guys want to purchase a sleeper car, I would say you guys buy the Ram Rebel here. But that's pretty much all for today. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Make sure to drop a like as well as subscribe, as it will really help out the channel. But that's it, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.